Good morning, David Delbonis, President of Precision Home Lending. We are here today to discuss the current real estate market as we sit here in December of 2022 and what we can expect for 2023. We have a very seasoned agent with us right here, David Andrus. David, welcome.
Thanks. Good to be here.
David is from RE/MAX First Choice. He's also an instructor and a teacher at a local real estate school. I'm going to let him spotlight that as well. He has a great deal of experience. We've worked very closely with David for years. He does a great job. He works for a real estate firm that's been in business forever. He's got a lot of knowledge and experience behind him, his backing as well. So, David, welcome.
Thanks. Good to be here.
Appreciate you being here as well. David, tell us what you saw for the year of 2022 in the current real estate market and what you're going to forecast of what we're going to see for 2023. It's a kind of a crazy time in the real estate business,
yeah.
right?
So it was definitely an extreme seller's market, but I think now it's shifting. It's becoming more of a balanced market. Interest rates have gone up a little bit, and that's knocked some of the people out of the play. But it's still important to get out there and get a home. If you're a first-time home buyer, if for nothing else, so that you can start creating that equity, tax deductions, capital gains exclusion, maybe. And you know what? Maybe your first home is not going to be your forever home. So you're creating that equity, and then maybe a few years down the line, you're going to take that equity with you and sink it into another house. So it's important to get out there and get out of renting.
That's a great point. Rent's at a 25-year high, David, right?
Yeah.
So why pay somebody's mortgage when you can own your own house?
Yeah, pay yourself. Your
Pay
house
yourself.
is your piggy bank.
Absolutely, and people lose sight of that. So for those buyers that are out there that are renting and they're spending north of $2,000 a month, we should get them into a house, shouldn't we?
That's right, yeah.
And why shouldn't they wait? If they tell you, oh, David, that's great, you're a great realtor, I'm going to use you when I'm ready to buy or sell my house, but I think I'm going to wait. Everybody's telling me to wait. For that customer, that consumer that doesn't own a home, what would you say to them?
Well, two things. You don't want to throw your money away, right?
Sure.
You're throwing it away to the landlord. Second of all, get pre-approved. Get out there. Start looking so that you're not so intimidated when the time comes. Start walking through houses. See what you want. See what's available.
That's a great point, David, that you brought up. Because it might take you longer than 30 days to find a house, right?
That's right.
You might have to look at 10 or 15 houses to find that right house, and that doesn't happen overnight, does it?
No, it doesn't.
Right?
No, I've shown clients over 50 houses before, and the market wore them out.
Right.
Yeah.
And let's talk about the reason for that. Talk about the inventory levels currently and what you see going into 2023 being the reason behind taking so long to find that buyer a house.
Yeah, so inventory has been low. Right, so I looked today before I came up here, just over 1,000 for a single-family home, and sometimes you have a client, they have specific needs, and if the inventory is low, their options are going to be limited.
Yes, so inventory is at a 25-year low, and rent's at a 25-year high. Those are two very good points, David, of why you should be active looking with the right agent. So, David, you're also an instructor at a local real estate school. Why don't you tell our viewers a little bit about that?
Yeah, so the Real Estate Institute of Rhode Island. I've been there for a year teaching and instructing, and if there's anybody out there that think that a real estate career might be for them, give the school a call, 943-8500, and I love sharing my passion, right? I get to teach this wonderful thing called the real estate business.
So if for our viewers out there that want to get into the real estate business, how long does that process take from start to finish to get your real estate license? Tell our viewers about that.
Yeah, we have some options for you at the school. There's a 3-week course. It's Monday through Friday. It's in the morning, 9 to 12. We have an evening class. That's a 7-week course. Hours are 6 to 9. We also have a weekend course, and that's 9 to 3:30. And that's a 7-week period. You take the 45-hour course, you take a 3-hour self-paced lead course, and then you sign up for your exam.
So a couple of months, somebody can be a realtor.
That's right.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And how frequent are the tests, tell our viewers, on average?
While you're taking the course, you can reserve a seat. So you go to our website,
Great point.
there's a spot there, you reserve your seat so that when you're done, you can go ahead and nail it.
Well, I can tell you, viewers, from personal experience dealing with David Andrus, we're both prior military. He takes a great passion, as he mentioned, about serving the customers and making sure the customers are protected, and I've seen it firsthand. He definitely goes the extra mile. We highly recommend David Andrus and RE/MAX First Choice. Thank you for coming, David. Tell our viewers how to get in touch with you and how to get in touch with the school should someone want to entertain getting licensed.
Sure. So I'm pretty much available 24/7. Call me at 3 a.m. if you want. And my phone number is 401-441-0404. And if you're interested in getting your real estate license, that number is 943-8500. Enroll today and you can start tomorrow.
David, we appreciate you coming down. It's always a pleasure to see you. I'm glad things are going well for you, and I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you.
Thanks.